Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The test recording was quite nice. I'm not gonna wait to kill them. Yeah, this was a game on Brutal, the hardest difficulty on Plague INC Mobile. We were winning, as you could see. I just didn't want to wait for it. So we're just gonna have a interesting game on Brutal. I did the test recording to see how the sound would be, and it's amazing. Like I should be recording on my phone more often, but I've been thinking about playing a couple mobile games and whatnot, and posting them on my channel. But yeah, for this game, we're gonna be playing on Brutal. It's for strategic geniuses living in concrete bunkers. I don't know if it means particular bunkers or made of concrete. Compulsive hand washing. Doctors never go home. Sick people locked in prison. Coolio. Let's get lymphosis. Cool name. Flea madness. Prio flu. Damage mumps. Hell sore. Well, it's not that time. I love that. This phone is retarded. I hope nobody notices that. COVID. Yeah, there we go. It's like you type it once and then it stays in the phone memory forever. Oh, probably you guys noticed it. If not, just don't worry about it. That was funny. Right, so we're playing the virus. The virus is an interesting plague type because it mutates a lot, as you can tell by its ability trait, which includes a unique ability called viral instability. DNA becomes more unstable, increasing random mutations. Ta-da! That's pretty much it. We named it COVID-19 because, well, clickbait. Uh, there's a lot of interesting things regarding COVID-19. We did not start in China. We could try that with the Paris. I'm just gonna do a couple of games. And, as I post them, I'm gonna, well, probably do a couple of them in China called COVID-19. I don't really want to do it because, um, well, in real life, people have been quite mean to Asian people, not necessarily from China, because, we're Romanians, we're dumb, we cannot tell, just Asian people in general. He could have been from, I don't know, Japan and, quite a ways away, never went to China himself, but yeah, not fun, not fun at all. I hate Romanians and humans in general because of that. But yeah, maybe this disease will help me use some of that piled up anger. Now, on brutal, it's a lot harder. We're gonna get detected regardless if we have any symptoms or if we do not have any symptoms. So my first train of thought is how exactly do I proceed through this? Because, I don't want to involve the symptoms myself. They cost DNA, and let's face it, I'm Romanian. I don't pay for stuff, but I do need to spread around faster. So I would need some transmissions. However, if I go ahead and embrace my virus and ourself and go for mutation chance, every transmission trait in the zoonosis and blood type include mutation chance, increases mutation chance, we're gonna develop lethal symptoms way too early. So we're just gonna go for air one, really simple. Just so we can spread a bit faster in Saudi Arabia, which is, I believe, an arid country. Yep. I do wonder. Where's... Yeah, there we go, Kazakhstan. Just arid. Okay. Oakley. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. We get one more DNA and then we're gonna evolve water. We already got rash, which is great. Now, symptoms increase severity. Severity gets you spotted. But there's a thing people don't really know about severity, especially the fact that rash is like the most amazing thing ever. Just a ton of infectivity history. Sweating not so much, but if you get rash and skin lesions, just an amazing combo to be fair. But the more severity you have, the more DNA you get from the red bubbles upon infecting new countries, which only happens once. So instead of getting like one DNA per country, you can double it, triple it. The main problem is you need to balance because too much severity will prompt the countries to, well, research faster, close their land borders, their ports, and their airports, uh, reducing your chance to actually go get into that. Oh, that's not good. Get into that country by a significant margin. I said that's not good. Well, in this case it is, but sometimes if it happens when you infect too many people, it will just blow up the total amount of infected people, and you will be enjoying getting spotted immediately. We're just gonna get drug resistance level 1, preparing to have some airplanes. Saudi Arabia is the most it's the most amazing country because it sends airplanes to Japan, China, India. It sends ships to Egypt. It sends airplanes to Canada, USA. I believe it sends them to Iceland and the UK and Brazil and Australia. I don't really know if they send them to New Zealand, but it just sends airplanes everywhere. It's like the best position ever because it's located centrally. You have access to all the continents almost immediately, and it also sends airplanes to Russia, and only Russia and I believe Norway. Yeah, Norway send the boats to Greenland, and it happens if you like watch the quadrant through Greenland. It might happen like 3 times the entire year, maybe twice. No, probably twice or once an entire year, which is yeah, not fun. Also gonna get colder resistance level 1. Sweating symptom mutated, coolio will get a bit more infectivity, a bit more severity. We have yet to spread from Saudi Arabia, but at 50,000 people, we should be expecting airplanes to start just about now? Question mark. I don't normally have the timings perfectly. Oh no, they're sending them, but there's still not enough population. I have my 5 star on Virus Mega Brutal on PC. I just was calling the times when things would happen like immediately. Alright, so we have drug 1, cold 1. Pretty, well, we're pretty good. I don't really want to do anything in the symptoms tree. I'm kind of scared about fever because it has a bit of lethality. But you know, we're in for the party. We're just gonna allow it to ride out. And we started sending boats, so airplanes should be following rather soon. Uh, we need one more DNA for cold resistance. Oh, there we go. As you can see, immediately a ton of planes. Well, two, but that's still a ton. So we got colder resistance, and now we're waiting a bit to get drug resistance level 2. Normally on brutal and mega brutal, it's advisable to not get it soon because if you infect the rich countries fast, they're gonna, well, obviously start researching you fast, which is gonna be a bit of a problem since they're rich and they're, yeah, they're gonna get a lot of research done very quickly. And as you can see, our spread is just explosive due to Saudi Arabia. So we got to Canada. We need one more DNA for drug resistance level 2. Boom. And now we have a nice spread. We're pretty much everywhere. We got all the resistances we want. But we got like not enough symptoms. Oh crap. I have a choice. I either let it go or I devolve it and spend 3 DNA on it, which, in perspective, I probably should have just devolved bloody sweating. I, the RNG is kind of weird on this game since it went like 3 on the top right with the evolution. Sometimes it just goes completely random. I've had it get to total organ failure immediately, but if I don't develop fever and get immune suppression, well, that's not gonna be fun. We just need a bit more time before developing lethality, so I'm hoping the disease will decide to evolve something less lethal. But yeah, I'm not gonna be spending more DNA on devolving stuff. 3 is already annoying. Maybe one more time if it happens. But after that, I'm just gonna, leave it run. No reason to bother with it. These storms can be annoying. Sometimes they can kill all the infected population, which, well, then you need to reinfect the country. And no, you do not get another red bubble. Also, if they kill the infected population, especially in brutal and mega brutal, during the autopsy, they might just realize, hey, there's a virus here. So let's get livestock. I was hesitating there because I was thinking blood one, insect one, but we're gonna get that anyway. This will also increase our mutation chance by a significant margin, and hopefully, when we're gonna involve, well, they spotted us at 70 million people. That's impressive. They generally spot at 35. And they are going to begin cure research in a period of time, I guess. Nah, they haven't started yet, which is interesting. Give it a bit more time. Now, we got a couple of the islands. We really need to get a lot more infected in the USA to get the Caribbeans. And we also need to get Russia. Rural. So, cattle should help. The thing I just evolved, I mean livestock. Okay, how much are you? 11 DNA. About that. Anemia. Okay, that's a nice thing. Not lethal, so we're gonna keep it. Although I need more. It might be well, Nox. I just saw you looked at it. It was 11 or whatever. I'm gonna get insects. I think. Yeah, I think insects is the better play here. Since I don't want the heat resistance, I need to infect the. No, this finally started. How much money are they spending on it? $879.01. Amazing. We're gonna get insect. Especially this particular part of the continent, it's very difficult to get to Morocco. Also, an interesting thing about Morocco, there is like a little parcel of Morocco that is actually owned by Spain, and it has like land borders and like 90 freaking fences to stop well, the people from Morocco getting into Spain, because the moment they get in, they are not allowed to throw them out due to some convention and stuff. There is a documentary on that. It's quite interesting. Yeah, well, it's fun to watch people almost killing themselves trying to jump off things to get into a country they have no clue about. All right, so at 100 million, we're actually spreading quite nicely in the USA. Hemophilia is interesting. If we get skin lesions, that can boost our lethality. As you know, hemophilia happens when the clotting factor in your blood does not function properly, which in turn makes you not be able to clot. So if you have skin lesions, which is breakdown in the epidermis, your skin, you will constantly bleed. What the inhibitor is that destroy factor 8, preventing blood clotting. Yeah, the small thing is that clot your blood, whatever they're called. So that's a cool thing. Also, Japan is just rocking it with their airplanes. I just realized it sends them in a lot of places. At this point in time, we're gonna also get birdies. Oh, nice. At this point in time, you might consider even upgrading viral instabilities, but I'm not in a rush. There is no reason to rush. We barely have 1 billion people, and that's mainly from bloody India, which, actually more than half is from India. Okay. What do we get now? Let's get cattle, livestock, pardon me, because we're in Russia and we want to spread quicker. I'm really scared of this right here, which is quite lethal, but at this point in time, I'm trying to not think about it. Let's get blood. That will really accelerate our grip in the poorer countries. As you can see, they're just pulsating red right now. Oh, reflex. I need 6 more DNA. Took me more time to correct myself than think about it. Did we get New Guinea? Yeah. Did we get the Caribbean? Oh, that's nice. Okay. And mutation chance. Ah, that actually happened. We had awareness days for COVID-19. I mean, people heard about it being discovered in December 2019, obviously not 2020, and people are also ignorant, so they didn't quite pay attention. Now, this is lethal, and I don't want it. Not now. Like, call me in like 10 minutes. Oh, it's not gonna take us 10 minutes. We already have the biggest players in the group, China and India, with the most populations. Let's see, 26 DNA, cool. I'm gonna get that. Uh, I infected 95% of the population. Let's say 90% of the 70%. Then World Health Organization puts me on the watch list. Cool. They would have done that like almost instantly, but fair play, I guess. And at this point in time, we should just go upgrade our viral stabilities. I need 12 DNA for that one because we're at 6 bill. We're gonna infect Greenland in a couple of moments here. That's the only thing we need to infect. We actually got all the way to Morocco, and we need Russia to send a ship to Greenland or Norway as soon as possible because, oh, is that it? Oh, no, completely missed and went for Canada. Cool. We got sneezing, like, we're spreading very well. It's actually annoying how well we're spreading right now. But that's all I need. I need Greenland plus abscesses. Come on, just a small ship to Greenland plus. Oh, is that it? There we go. We got Greenland, which is amazing because now I shouldn't really care that much about lethality. But even more so, we're just gonna involve skin lesions. We don't need to do this, but we're gonna allow the disease, the plague, to evolve necrosis for us, which is 28 DNA. I'm not spending that much. We're gonna evolve immune suppression for more mutation. Wrong button. And anything else? Pneumonia, nausea, like anything that's cheap, really. Vomiting, maybe. Oh no. Hypersensitivity. Uh, So we're, oh, and as you can see, instead of spending 20 DNA on that, I just got an assortment of things and I'm allowing the disease to assist me with that. We're also quite lethal at this point in time, and the cure is only 25% true. And the rest here should naturally evolve by itself, especially if we keep picking up these bird 1, pardon me, bird 2, and extreme hemophilia. What's this? Hematophagia. Extreme hematophagia. However you pronounce that. Germany begins to break down. Cool. How's the Sweden situation going? It's going sweet. Okay. Greenland's not so. Oh, damn it. That might be a bit too much lethality. We do have necrosis, so I'm just gonna let it go. There's no way I'm devolving that. This is too good. Global research is focused on the cure. That pop-up was a couple of minutes late. Diarrhea, cool. Let's get this. Sure, let's get seizures. Now, if I don't get the entire symptom tree, I'm gonna be mighty pissed. Our infectivity is maxed, our severity is almost maxed, and just wait for the lethality. That's also very creepy. I love how I've infected the entire world and now they're starting to close their borders. Once Greenland starts, for some reason, killing all the infected, we should be Gucci. So, hemorrhaging is anything around here rather cheap. Well, instead of spending it on that, let's get genetic hardening. Now I know you're gonna be like, Knox, it says decreases future research lab speed. And I'm gonna tell you, well, Dave, the Q research is pretty interesting because you see those bottles, that's the research that needs to be done. And the broken ones is the one that cannot be conducted anymore because the people are dead. I identified them. The way genetic hardening works is by adding 5 more score to it, which means in turn that it does not matter when I pick it, just to pick it at any point in time, and we're gonna fully benefit from it. Let's get a reshuffle. The guys doing the Q research are gonna love me. I'm not really evolving those many more healthy people in the world. We're not really evolving things like coma, which I really want, or insanity, even paralysis, which is quite annoying. But then again, this is 28, this is 25, and this is 30, so I'm guessing we get insanity and hope for the best. Chilean government has fallen. Cool. Coma, thank you. We're really destroying that cure research. If you could include genes in this thing, it would be amazing. You need to pay on the mobile version to put your genes, which I do have a couple of. But just imagine having like Darwinist or anything like that. It would be pretty cool. I'm guessing we're getting reshuffle level 2. And we're not gonna get anything other than that. Maybe the disease will be nice for us and evolve paralysis to reduce the cure even more, or anything. I don't know why it suddenly stopped. Then again, I did devolve fever twice, I believe, so. If it was anything else, and we did indeed, I am not gonna shit myself, we did indeed really get lucky. Because just imagine one fever and then immune suppression. Like, there's nothing you could do at that point in time. Norway's government has fallen. Covid-19 to eradicate humans. Cool. And we killed everybody. Anything I can evolve? No. 6 extra DNA. And if it didn't evolve fever twice, we could have probably evolved something else. 4 stars. Close enough. We're gonna try this again, I guess. Did we get an achievement? Try later. Oh, didn't mean this. Actually, what am I on global high scores? Because that's the first time I defeated something. From top 12%, I'm top 1%. Well, thank you, bro. If you're wondering why the people have 9 billion trillion points, I have a video on my channel, you probably guessed, with the fungus disease. On casual, if you evolved the spore, it would cost you 1 DNA. If you devolved it, you would get 2 in return. So you could just get infinite DNA. So you could get all the transmissions, like day 1, you would have all the transmissions, all the abilities, all the everything, you know. And the only thing keeping you down would be the speed at which you would